Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Janelle and I do all things budgeting. I also include work week lunches, grocery hauls, and meal planning, along with some lifestyle videos as I built and bought my first home in December, and we are now expecting our first child. So there's a lot going on and lots of changes that are going to be made through my budget that you guys will see coming in September. But today we're just going to be closing out August's budget, seeing where all of my money went and if I was able to accomplish any of the goals that I set forth. So if that is something that you're interested in, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, share with your friends and family, like and comment down below. So we are here in August. I had 2 goals that I wanted to be able to accomplish. And then I also have my debt snowball that I'm also tracking as well too. So we're actually going to start off with my debt snowball. And we're going to go ahead and calculate these numbers just to see where I am at the end of August. And so we are going to start off with Quicksilver. Hopefully you guys can see that. We are going to start off with Quicksilver. So my starting balance was $278.36. I ended up paying off $401.82, which leaves me with the ending balance of 0, which also answers one of my goals because I wanted to pay off Quicksilver, and I made sure that happened. All right, and then we have my PayPal account. I don't know why. Oh, I think I didn't include it in the beginning, but it was at $1,138.99. And I paid, technically, let's look at this because I'm not sure if I actually added it in here or if I just did it. So let me look really quickly. So I did not add it in this budget here, and I am going to double check to see if I added it in my July's budget, but I actually put $400 towards PayPal at the end of the month, and I'm just trying to see if, yeah, I did put $400 towards PayPal at the end of the month, and I did not include that when I was doing my August's budget, so that's why it's gonna look a little off. But for the month of August, I put $713.68, and that brings my total down to 0. For Wells Fargo, I paid $1,100. Now this came out of my household budget. It wasn't something I wanted to do, but I know that if I didn't do it, I would never catch back up in the time that I wanted to. So that just leaves me with $78.91, which I plan on paying that off in September. For Discover, the original balance was $879.65, but I had a doctor's payment that I needed to make, so I made that on that card. So even though I put $64 towards that card, my balance is $1324.56. So technically this is like the only revolving credit that I really have to worry about right now. That's not going to get paid off in a month. Then we have my Great Lakes. I put $52 to that. I'm not exactly sure. Oh no, it's not this one. $52, which brings me to $4,836. And right now that is on forbearance, so I'm not receiving any interest on that. Then we have my Ashley One furniture card. And I'm not sure where I got this number from because clearly I'm off when you guys see my balance, but I paid $96, and I have a remaining balance of $4,961.68. So I was $300 off. I'm not sure, but I did just check my statement before I did this video to make sure that it was correct. Ashley's 2 is my second Ashley's furniture card, and I paid $33 towards that card, and I am at $768.58. Now the thing with these 2 cards is they are both on interest-free plans right now. So Ashley's 1 is on a 60-month interest-free, and then Ashley 2 is on a 24-month. And literally on Saturday, which was in September, because I'm doing this video late, they were having a sale, and we decided to get some furniture for our baby girl's room. And that furniture is going to add maybe like $600 and something towards this card. The good thing about this though, you guys, I know, because I'm just adding so much debt to my budget, but I have 12 months interest free, so I'll be able to pay off that $600 within a year and still be able to pay off this $700 in the remaining year and a half, because it hasn't even been February or March of next year will be, was it even March or April of next year will be 1 year, so I'll still have plenty of time. And so, but it hasn't been added to my account yet. I just know that I did make a purchase, and I don't know what the total amount is. So this is just where I'm at for my ending balance. And so my total balance at the end of the month is going to be $1,969.73. So it did come down from this $13,000. It's not a whole lot of money, but I did go ahead and accomplish something. So I did well. For my top priorities, I was still trying to get to $1,200 buffer by December. So I am still sort of kind of on track for that. But this is absolutely going to change in a huge way, because now that I'll have a car payment coming in October, I'm going to come up with a different strategy on how that payment will get paid for the 3-4 months that I'm not working. And I think it'll still all work out. My $1,400 emergency fund by December, we're still on track for that goal. And then same thing for my $500 in savings. We are still on that goal. So I have not strayed away from any of my goals, even though I've added some debt to my situation. So now we're going to go to my actual, I'm going to need to take this out, my actual budget here. And so we have this, and I'm actually going to write in like green so that you guys can kind of see it. So this was my actual monthly budget. So we are going to go through all of that, and I'm actually just going to be looking at I may be turning this over, at my expense tracker to just kind of keep up, or at my paychecks in case I don't remember what it was. So I got paid on the 13th and the 27th, and then I had a rollover. So for pay 1, I budgeted $1,250. I actually got $1,804.74, and then my second paycheck was $1196.30. And then my rollover from July to August, I budgeted $120. However, it came out to be $149.87. And then I didn't have any extra money, and so that total came out to be, let's do $1,804.74 plus $1196.30 plus $149.87 $9.87 gives me $31.50.91. So I did pretty good for the month of August in terms of income. And now we're going to get down to my bills and expenses. So first things first is going to be my AT&T bill. And I know it was $186. However, I believe that I am off on the change. So it was $186.53. So $186.53. I don't know why I keep fit. I think I just like writing an 8. So that's why I wrote that. I'm not exactly sure, y'all. My buffer, I normally do $100, $50 every paycheck. However, I only did $50. So I am already behind $50, but I'll catch back up. Netflix was the same at $19.47. Acorns took out their $3. I normally do a transfer of $300 every 2 weeks. I did not do that transfer to be able to pay off some credit cards. We had my Ashley 1 furniture at $96. Ashley's 2 at $33. Discover got a payment of $64. Excuse me, you guys. Great Lakes got a payment of $52. PayPal got a payment of $713.68. And let's just make sure that is correct. Okay. With these numbers. Wells Fargo, I'm going to put that I hadn't paid anything out of my account technically because it did not come out of my account. It came out of our household account. So I did not put any money towards that. Quicksilver, I paid $401.82. Robinhood got $20. Acorns got $20. And my IRA got $20. And now that I'm thinking of it, I will have my 401k that will start being, money will start contributing to that with my job. I know that was super random, y'all, super random. Now I'm gonna look here because we're gonna be looking at what I did for all of my cashless cash envelopes. So I budgeted $130. However, I did excuse me, I'm gonna put a little T right here and total this all up. So we're not here trying to do all of this all day. So 186.53 plus 50 plus 19.47. Oops. Oh, I have to do that all over again. 186.53 plus 50 plus 19.47 plus 3 plus 96 plus 33, 64, 52, 713, 60. I think I could just delete one number. Yes, 68 plus 401, 82 plus 60 equals, so all my expenses came out to $1679.50. Okay, now we are on to back to, sorry y'all, my cashless cash envelopes. So we have groceries that I budgeted $130. However, I did $165 for the month. For gas, I budgeted $140. However, I ended up doing $190. For household, I budgeted $40 and I stuck to that $40. For personal, I budgeted $130 and I stuck to that $130. And then for miscellaneous, I budgeted $60 and I stuck to that $60. And so in total, We have 165 plus 190 plus 40 plus 130 plus 60 equals 585. Okay. And then we have my sinking funds over here. So I budgeted $2 for car maintenance, and that's what happened. For car fund, I budgeted 80, and we did do 80. For clothes, I budgeted 30, and I did 30. Fun, I budgeted 70. Health got 50. Holiday got 72. Home got 50. Savings got 50. My emergency fund got 40. And then I'm rolling over $100. And this is 222 plus 222. Let's add that up. 2 plus 80 plus 30. But if I did 222 plus 222 equals $444 plus 100 equals 544. So I'm gonna just do 544 here. Now we're gonna add all of this stuff up, and then I'm going to put right here miscellaneous here, and then how much I actually spent in miscellaneous, because that is not on here. So we had, for all of my expenses, we had $1679.50 plus 585 plus 544 equals 2808.50. 2808.50. Okay. And as of August 31st, I have a remaining balance of $290.31. So my total expenses, if I have 2808.50, I'm going to subtract that number by my actual income. So minus 3150.91 equals 342.41. So 342.41 minus 290.31 equals $52.10 that I have spent in miscellaneous. So let's add that back up again. 52.10 plus 544 plus 585 plus 1679.50 equals 2860.60. Is total expenses 2860.60, and then we're gonna minus it by 3150.91 equals 290.31. Perfect, y'all. Sorry, I had to do a little calculating to make sure that I got all my numbers correctly, because in my budget closeout for August, I did have to go back in and fix it. Is this not the page? Oh, this should be the 31st. But I had to make an adjustment of $40 because I talked about in that video that whenever I went to go get my hair done, I did not transfer my money over to my Capital One, so I just took it out of my checking account, but then only transferred over the other $25. And I just did the math wrong, y'all. I don't know what I was doing, but I made the adjustment to show minus $40 out of that account to readjust it to what's actually in there, which was $290.31. So I just wanted to make sure that that was all good and gravy. So that is what my budget looks like, or my budget closeout looks like for the month of August. My last goal was to minimize my spending for the month of August. In terms of cash that I've used, I did do well. In terms of my credit cards, I did spend almost $200 on my Citi card that I'll be paying back in September. But I did not add it to my debt because it's something that I'm just paying right back off. So I did reduce unbudgeted monthly spending. Am I gonna call it a win? No, because $200 is way too much money to be spending when things are going to kind of be a little tight, not too tight, but I just don't need to be spending that because I need to be gearing everything towards baby savings and other things that I need to be doing. And really all of that money is really just going towards foods, you guys. Anytime I crave something, I just go and buy it. And it definitely adds up over the course of a month. There are a couple of things that I just bought to just buy some things, but I just need to manage that a lot better. But that is my August budget. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned something or took something away. If you have any comments or suggestions, go ahead and leave them in the comment box below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.